Have you noticed that constipation seems to become a bigger problem after 70? For many older adults, it may start as a minor nuisance, but over time, it quietly steals away comfort, energy, and even independence. Some people in their 70s and 80s still enjoy smooth digestion, a light stomach, and the freedom of regular bowel movements. But for others, bloating, straining, and days without relief become a frustrating reality. So, what makes the difference? It's not luck. It's not expensive medicine. And it's not about harsh laxatives that only work temporarily. The difference often comes down to simple foods and drinks, choices that are rich in fiber, hydration, and gut-friendly nutrients that naturally bring back balance. Doctors and researchers have found that when seniors consistently add these foods into their diets, more than 90% of constipation struggles improve dramatically. In this video, we're going to explore 6 powerful foods and drinks that relieve constipation naturally after 70. And make sure you stay with me until the very end, because the final one might surprise you with how powerful and overlooked it really is. Don't forget to subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss more health and wellness insights designed just for seniors. Let's get started. Number 1. Dried fruits and prunes. One of the most effective natural remedies for constipation is hiding right in your fruit bowl. Dried fruits, especially prunes. Prunes, figs, and raisins contain a natural sugar alcohol called sorbitol, which draws water into the intestines and softens stool. On top of that, they're loaded with fiber. Now let's imagine 2 women in their early 80s. Linda starts her morning with a few prunes or mixes raisins into her oatmeal. She feels light, her digestion stays smooth, and she no longer dreads going to the bathroom. Carol, on the other hand, eats mostly packaged foods, rarely touches fruit, and over time she battles frequent constipation, bloating, and discomfort. The difference between Linda and Carol isn't age, it's diet. Just 4 to 6 prunes a day can work wonders. You can also try figs, apricots, or raisins, either as a snack or mixed into yogurt and salads. If chewing is difficult, soaking them in warm water makes them softer and easier to enjoy. This simple daily habit can turn constipation from a painful struggle into a manageable, natural rhythm without depending on strong medications. If you haven't yet, don't forget to subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss more health and wellness insights designed just for seniors. Number 2. Oats and whole grains. The next powerful food group is oats and whole grains. White bread, refined cereals, and white rice may be easy to chew, but they've been stripped of their fiber. And without fiber, digestion slows. Now picture 2 men in their 70s. George eats oatmeal topped with berries or flax seed most mornings. His digestion is steady and comfortable. Henry, however, sticks to white bread and refined cereals. He faces irregular bowel movements, heavy bloating, and constant frustration. Why? Because fiber acts like a sponge. It absorbs water, adds bulk, and helps stool move smoothly through the intestines. Research shows that just 1 serving of whole grains daily, like oats, barley, or whole wheat, can dramatically improve digestion for seniors. Even popcorn, when prepared without heavy butter, counts as a whole grain snack that keeps things moving. So ask yourself, are you still eating white bread and white rice, or are you making room for oats and whole grains? A simple swap at breakfast, lunch, or dinner can change your digestion and your energy within weeks. If you're still here, don't forget to subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Number 3. Leafy greens. Next on the list, leafy greens like spinach, kale, and collard greens. These vegetables are not only high in fiber, but also packed with magnesium, a mineral that draws water into the intestines and naturally relaxes the colon. Let's take 2 women in their 70s. Alice makes sure to eat a small salad at lunch or add spinach to her dinner. She stays regular, her stomach feels light, and she sleeps without discomfort. Ruth, however, fills her plate with meats and starches, skipping vegetables. Over time, constipation becomes a daily struggle, bringing bloating and restlessness at night. The difference? Not age, but the presence of leafy greens. Just 1 or 2 servings daily, like a bowl of salad, lightly steamed kale, or spinach blended into a smoothie, can restore natural regularity. And here's a tip. If chewing greens feels difficult, steam them until soft, or sauté them gently in olive oil. They become easier to eat but remain just as effective. By adding greens to your meals, you give your body the tools it needs to stay comfortable, energized, and strong. If you still here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Number 4. Fermented foods. Another overlooked secret to better digestion is fermented foods, such as yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, and kimchi. These foods are rich in probiotics, the healthy bacteria that keep your gut balanced and active. Think about two men in their 80s. Samuel eats yogurt or drinks kefir daily. He notices smooth digestion, less bloating, and very few constipation problems. Robert, on the other hand, avoids these foods and often ends up relying on laxatives. His digestion feels irregular, and relief only comes with effort. What makes the difference? Probiotics. Studies show that seniors who eat fermented foods regularly not only enjoy easier bowel movements, but also stronger immune systems. If you don't like dairy, don't worry. Plant-based options like coconut yogurt or fermented soy products also provide probiotics. Just a spoonful of sauerkraut, a small serving of yogurt, or a glass of kefir each day can create a big change in your gut health. Number 5. Flax seeds, chia seeds, and almonds. The fifth natural solution is small but mighty: flax seeds, chia seeds, and almonds. These seeds and nuts deliver a unique mix of soluble fiber and healthy fats that lubricate the intestines and keep everything moving. Imagine two men in their 70s. Edward adds ground flax seed to his oatmeal, stirs chia seeds into his water, and enjoys a small handful of almonds in the afternoon. His digestion remains light and steady. Charles avoids seeds and nuts, thinking they're hard to chew or too high in calories. Over time, he experiences frequent bloating and long days without relief. Here's why they work. Flax seeds and chia seeds absorb water and form a gel-like substance that softens stool. Almonds provide fiber and healthy fats that stimulate the bowels. Even 1 tablespoon of ground flax or chia seeds, or a handful of almonds, can make a noticeable difference. And if chewing is difficult, simply soak the seeds or use ground versions for easy digestion. Number 6. Hydrating drinks. Finally, let's talk about something so simple it's often overlooked: hydration. As we age, the natural thirst signal weakens. That means many older adults simply don't feel thirsty, even when their body desperately needs water. But without enough fluids, stool becomes hard and painful to pass. Think of two women in their 80s. Doris drinks a glass of water with every meal, enjoys herbal teas like chamomile in the evening, and occasionally sips on pear juice. Constipation is rarely an issue for her. Betty, however, drinks mostly coffee and forgets water throughout the day. Slowly, her digestion weakens, stools harden, and bathroom trips become a dreaded task. The difference? Hydration. Science explains why. 1. Water keeps the intestines lubricated. 2. Warm drinks gently stimulate the bowels. 3. Natural juices like pear and apple juice contain both fluids and mild sorbitol, which helps soften stool. Aim for 6 to 8 cups of fluids each day. This doesn't have to be plain water. Herbal teas and light juices also count. By staying hydrated, you not only fight constipation, but also support your circulation, energy, and overall comfort. Finally, now that you know these 6 foods and drinks, let's take a moment to reflect. Constipation after 70 is not just a small inconvenience. It can affect your energy, your mood, your appetite, and even your confidence in living independently. The good news? Relief doesn't have to come from harsh medicines or expensive treatments. It comes from small daily choices. 1. Adding prunes or dried fruits. 2. Choosing oats and whole grains. 3. Filling your plate with leafy greens. 4. Including fermented foods. 5. Enjoying seeds, nuts, and almonds. 6. And staying well hydrated with water, teas, and juices. Each of these habits may seem simple, but together, they create powerful changes that restore comfort, regularity, and peace of mind. Ask yourself, which of these 6 habits can you begin today? Even one small change, a handful of prunes, a glass of water, or a spoonful of flaxseed, can shift your digestion in the right direction. Over weeks and months, these small steps build into lasting improvements that protect not only your digestion, but also your independence, confidence, and quality of life. Your comfort is not set in stone, and your choices truly matter. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video helpful, please leave a comment below sharing which habit you plan to add to your routine. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss more health and wellness insights designed just for seniors. Stay strong, stay healthy, and stay confident in your golden years.